Well, this vision of the task force is absolutely essential because without it, we won't have a big take-up of electric vehicle charging. It's ultimately essential in London for the simple reason that the polluting vehicles are causing a terrible problem. Electric vehicles are imperative to solving the problem of air quality in big cities like London, but not only in London, the nation as a whole. We're quite a populous but small-sized nation, and we're a nation of heavy vehicle use. So some of the difficulties with delivering electric vehicle charging infrastructure in a large city are there's a big need for on-street charging. A lot of people don't have their own private parking places, and so they need on-street charging. On-street charging presents a number of problems. So there's the issue of space for the equipment itself. Where is it going to fit? Is there space on the pavement? There's been a lot of innovation with products that can be installed on posts or even lampposts these days. There's also the issue of delivery of power, adequate power to the charging equipment. Some charging equipment takes upwards of 50 kilowatts. Can our electrical supply infrastructure actually handle that? And as we've heard today, there is a strategy. There's a lot of hard work gone into realising that for big cities. The IET has been working to address the safety of installation of electric vehicle charging equipment, and we're now on the third edition of the IET Code of Practice, and we're looking outwardly towards some of the more modern rapid chargers in that Code of Practice, and also issues for domestic customers around vehicle to grid. Some of the main difficulties that we have with electric vehicle charging infrastructure is the earthing system. But we understand a lot better what the situation with that is, and there's an awful lot of work actually currently going on, which hopefully we will see in future supplements and editions of the Code of Practice. First of all, we should say that mobile phone batteries and the experience that people have had with the small form factor batteries in mobile phones and similar control and monitoring applications don't affect lithium batteries that are used in traction and in energy storage systems. They're very, very different beasts. Also thinking about vehicle fires, of course, wherever you store energy, if it's not protected correctly, there is the risk of explosion. However, people are very happy to have a tank full of petrol, and that presents at least as big a risk of explosion. I'm sure that the fire services are looking at reports from manufacturers and other bodies where they're looking at burning batteries and what happens in the combustion of a battery, so that they will be fully prepared to address any fires associated with those batteries that are going to come along in the future. The next big issue for consumers is probably, where am I going to charge my vehicle, and is there going to be the right kind of socket outlet or vehicle connector for me to connect into? And we've heard that this particular strategy is going to address many of those issues for London, and we know that a number of other big cities are going to follow suit very quickly. And with the learning that's in place from these initiatives, we're then going to see infrastructure throughout the country.